All right, good morning, everyone. I'm still waking up, but that's besides the point. We are live. We're going to be live trading here. Today is December 29th, 2025. We got 3 days left in the in 2025, and then it will be 2026. And we're going to keep going. We're never going to stop. Hopefully, you guys are all doing good. It is really early here on the West Coast. I am in Washington, as I said before. I'm not gonna be back to oh man. I'm not gonna be back to Idaho for a few more days. And yeah. I need to wet down my hair real quick because it's kind of going crazy. I'll be right back. Like I said, I did just wake up, so just give me 1 second. Alright, like I said, I'm still waking up, but we are gonna get going here. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and start charting things up, looking around, and hopefully getting some trades in here. So, hopefully you guys are all doing good. And, yeah. As always, disclaimer, I am trading on Sim, and I will probably be trading on Sim for a long time, just because, guys, I think, there's just no point in risking money until I've at least like doubled a personal account on Sim. I don't know. That's just kind of where I'm at right now. And hopefully you guys can understand that. Like, I just, as far as real money goes, there's no point in risking it until I can at least double a personal account. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with that. But yeah, I'm still showing up for live trading. What up, Liaba? How's it going, bro? Dude, heck yeah, bro. We love to hear it. We love to see it. That is great. Great work, bro. That's awesome. I need to plug my AirPods in. But yeah, just, you know, um, I have to put that disclaimer at the start just so people know and so people aren't like, oh, you're claiming to be trading with real money. No, I'm not. Right now I'm just trading sim. But hopefully y'all are cool with that. 310 pips, let's go, bro. Great work, man. That's awesome. So we're gonna be charting up in the journal here. So, what do we got going on? But I'm demo trading. Hey, bro, fist bump me. Me and you both. It's okay. It's all good, bro. Like I'm in the same boat right now. I want to turn this $100,000 account into $150,000, and I want to turn this $50,000 account into $100,000, and I want to do it using proper risk management and scaling. And once I do that, I think I will do that on I think I'll just do that on real money. Caught 500 in the or not do specifically that, but take a small account and make it bigger. Caught 500 in the morning. It's like 7 p.m. in my country now, you know. Dang, bro. That's crazy. That's insane, man. That is insane. Good job, bro. Okay, let's start out by going on the high time frame and going top down. And yeah, we'll go from there. So where's my Discord journal? Okay. So get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, so what is going on here? I know, but it's possible, man. It's possible. It's possible. We just gotta lock in, bro. I know it's possible, you know. Taking these small accounts and making them big. I know it's possible because I see what's happening what's happening in the market every single day. I see the precision in these markets every single day. Yeah, I got Discord. The link to joining this Discord, it's in my bio of my YouTube channel, and it's just a free community that I've been working on making for a year and a half now. So definitely recommend joining this, bro. It's a completely free community. Link is in my bio. But yeah. Okay, so on the daily chart, what do we got? We got pin bar. So on the daily chart, we had CRT with this high. So you can see, there we go, possibly moving from this Genesis entry. Here, let's get rid of new week opening gaps for a second. So possibly moving from this Genesis entry to the CRT low. Whoops. And then, yeah, like I said, unfilled void here. I'll join yo. And you are not gonna like, I'll watch you every day. I don't know why, but yeah, good luck. I don't know what you're saying either, bro. But that's nice, man. Alright. So let's go ahead and put this in my journal. Feels like my computer's being kind of slow. I don't know why. Yeah, there's a beautiful Genesis entry up there. You'll note as well it was a daily pin bar. Yeah, let's see if there's any like SMTs or anything. Man, what's your risk reward? Just kind of depends on the situation and the context. So yeah, we do have this pin. It's also a daily pin bar. We'll also make note of that. It was also a daily pin bar. Let's get on the 4 hour. You can see this was a 4 hour pin bar as well. That was kind of nice. Yeah, it looks like we are simply drawing lower here. Hey, what up, Javier? Good morning. Mine is like first TP1 ratio 5, other 1, so I'm annoying you. No, you're not, bro. You're not annoying me at all. I mean, I'm not, I'm a very open-minded high RR trader. Most people hate on high RR traders. I actually like, I have nothing against a high-quality high RR trade. I don't really have anything against that. I don't know why the people are so close-minded to it, but I'm actually pretty high RR friendly. I got shorts at the open yesterday. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Here, let's actually mark out this unfilled void like this. Yeah, so I think, whoops. We could be drawing down here. Once again, just a chill morning, guys. I don't know why people hate on price action on days like today. It's like, obviously we're getting movement, so I don't know. I think people are just confused and don't know how to trade. I'm not gonna lie. I think most people just have no idea what the crap they're doing, and even the people who know what they're doing don't know what they're doing, because in reality, if the market's moving, if it's creating open high low closes, there's trades occurring in the market. Like what? What do you think about ICT? Yeah, that's literally what a significant portion of what I trade is ICT. So what do you think about ICT? So yeah, this is kind of what I'm thinking. So we could find a low time frame trade, which essentially draws us to go fill the void. That's one possibility. So this is a 4-hour pin bar. You got it going down to 25,500. Interesting. Yeah, that 4-hour pin bar was nice. It's also, if I mark it out on the 1 hour, or it's kind of interesting because the more you understand like these concepts, like inside bars or whatever, the more you realize like this is an implied inside bar. In all honesty, right here, this is even though it's not a real inside bar, like it's not the I forget what you call it. It's not the. You know how like I'll mark out for value gaps as implied gaps, like for instance, like just merging candles together. Like same with this, right? This is an implied inside bar, and so you can see like if I merge these two candles together, it would create an inside bar. And it's just crazy because as you learn more concepts, you understand like, oh wow, this was just the implied inside bar. Where if I merge these two candles together, it creates an inside bar, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, and then breaking lower. It's very fascinating stuff. Like everything is connected. Yeah, but it's like I was saying, like if you treat inside bars like a chart pattern, oh well, this isn't an inside bar, obviously. But if you treat it as a conceptualized understanding of price action, you can merge these two candles together into one, and then say, oh yeah. Yeah, it's like for me, it works. A lot of people criticize it, but yeah, it's good for me. It depends. It's like Ice-T is big respect to him. Like there are people stuck in technical analysis and all that with sharp pass, but bro introduced liquidity. Yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, like, people hate on ICT, but it works because it's about liquidity. It's about understanding that orders get filled, and one above old highs, there's going to be buy side liquidity. Below old lows, there's going to be sell side liquidity. Understanding that, that is the core to how the true, how the market truly moves. And at the end of the day, people hate on that, but that is just the reality of how these markets move. So there's really, you can't hate on, like, you can hate on the truth, but you're going to be wrong if you hate on the truth. Exactly. And, if like people hate on IC, exactly. Nah, there's really no point. It's like it's a broken argument, really. Like to even hate on ICT, it just doesn't. I just ignore it. I just really just ignore it, honestly. But yeah, you can see what I'm saying about this implied inside bar here. We could project this implied inside bar out, 2 projections. Super fascinating stuff, guys. Yo, man, I gotta go for den. Sounds good, bro. Good talking to you. All right, see you later. All right, let's go down the low time frame. Now we kind of have our bias, which is not really actually necessary in all honesty, but you know, still. Yeah, we just learned we can kind of make implied inside bars, which is kind of cool. How much money y'all made today? I just got on the charts, bro. Literally just got on the charts. Hey, what up, Shani? I didn't realize that was you. Change your profile pic. Yeah, I just got on the charts. I'm expecting continuation lower. I think we're gonna go fill this void here. We got the daily CRT low, which seems like a drawn liquidity. So yeah, I'm gonna turn on all of my helpful tools here, and then we're just gonna sit on a low time frame and take some trades. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, right? I'm just I got my bias, got everything I'm thinking. I'm prepared to take price action lower and have price action probably continue lower here. Looks like we have an end dog right here with the midnight open, I think, or maybe true week open. No, it has to be midnight because it's Monday. So, yeah. So yeah, I'd love to see us come up. Yeah, change it for a bit. Nice, bro. Nice. Yeah, so I'm prepared to take whatever trades that we see here. Once again, we do have this void. We have two projections of that implied inside bar, and then we have the daily CRT low. These are things that I'm looking at. I'm prepared to. Honestly, guys, like I said, since I'm just trading sim, as I said, full transparency, guys, I am trading sim because I'm kind of just seeing trading as just something I gotta practice and enjoying the process. So, I don't really want. I really don't see any point in risking real money until I can probably at least double a personal account on sim. But you guys get what I'm saying, hopefully. And hopefully you guys can understand that. But yeah, we are chilling here. And so I'm not going to be afraid to take any trades. Hopefully we get sweep of this high into this gap here, and then I'll be looking for a low time frame continuation to the downside. That's probably what I'm thinking here. So, yeah. Yeah, so we're just going to be watching and waiting, but I do think we're just going to be looking for opportunity that takes us lower. We had a true session open, got souped there. We had a bearish SMT with this high above the true 90-minute open, and then we had a manipulation of this low time frame 22-minute true open. We're probably going to want to wait for the next 22-minute true open to form. Oh, we might want to wait. We're probably going to want to wait for 922 as well. So we're just going to be chilling for now. I'm just going to be patient. As always, I'm just going to wait for something obvious. And, yeah, just enjoy the process. That's really what it is. Yo, Jake, what up, Javier? Yeah, just going to be enjoying the process here. Yeah, what are you thinking of here? I mean, I might, Oh, we just swept out the high with SMT. That's awesome. We just got a thing with SMT with this end dog on the 15-second chart. I'm not seeing an entry though, but this is exactly what I was looking for, guys. Is some kind of sweep into that new day opening gap, swooping that high. Okay, but I'm not seeing anything obvious, so it is what it is. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything obvious. Yeah, that's super interesting. Something that I like about those high time frame pin bars is I've noticed that I like just entering right on their close. Well, not just high time frame ones, but pin bars in general. Like if the context and drawn liquidity is correct, I think entering on the close of a pin bar is totally fine. I know FA says it's not valid unless it takes the high and then retests it, but I think entering on the close of a pin bar is completely valid. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. I mean, from my back testing, it seems like that's pretty. As long as the drawn liquidity and context are right, it seems like you can do that. But that's interesting. So you're saying place a limit order at 50% of the pin bar's range. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's basically a rejection block then at that point. Because if you go, every pin bar is a rejection block if you think about it, right? So 50% of a pin bar, you're taking the rejection block entry if you kind of think about it. But it's just all different ways of looking at the same thing, which is why I think trading is so cool. Like, everyone has different points of views that are all correct. They're just different points of views on the same thing. Like, you're thinking, 50% of a pin bar, I might be thinking rejection block. Like, it's still, it's just so fascinating how it all connects. Oh, yeah, we need to go on MNQ. Forgot. Alright, so prepared for whatever we get here. And... Okay. Yeah, like I said, I am expecting lower prices. Oh yeah, I need to put the daily CRT low on the chart. And then I want to project out that inside bar as well. You know what I'm just now realizing? This low time frame inside bar is a high time frame pin bar. Because look, it's the exact same thing. Right, you see what I'm saying? Here's the inside bar, the implied inside bar. then we break the low, then we go lower, and then on the daily, it's a pin bar, and on the 4 hour, it's a pin bar. Kind of interesting. Alright. But yeah, I'm prepared for whatever. Like I said, I was kind of anticipating us to reject that New Day opening gap, and we did, in fact, do that. I didn't see any entry necessarily, so. But, you know, that idea that I had is playing out here. I don't know. I'm just being patient right now. We will see. When we do have bullish SMTs, maybe we get something to the upside here. We might actually try something to the upside. This looks kind of nice. Even though I'm bearish, you know, this... I'm open-minded to just go with the flow here. And we have bullish SMTs. And then we got 30-second change of state at a 369 time. I don't think it's obvious. I'm not doing anything. But I did kind of expect us to soup that high, and that's exactly what happened. You're gonna trade shorts at 780? Okay. You know, like I said, I am bearish, but I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm just waiting for something obvious here. This is it's so boring in all honesty, but hey, what do I do? Looking like we just took that true open, and we have an implied gap here. I might try this. We formed tons of bearish SMTs. Right, so I'm taking from this low to this high, 1 minute gap. I don't know. I might just tape read it. Yeah. Because then once again, I'm going to have to journal it if it's a loss, and I really don't want to have to journal it if it's a loss. You guys don't want to get what I'm saying? So I do have to be somewhat thoughtful about it. So we got 17 minutes until market open. What are y'all thinking? Let me know. Let me know what you're all thinking. Session manipulation level. Oh, that's the... never mind. That's the, that's the bullish one. Let's take a look at our GB range. You never know. Maybe it could be helpful. Who knows? Yeah, we swept out the low. Formed a fair value gap there. Hey, that is, that is a gap. 1 minute gap. We haven't, Oh, whoa. That was crazy. What just happened? Was there news? Wow. Was there news? This is why I've been patient, because there's nothing obvious yet, at least for me. What was that? No, there wasn't even news. What the heck? Dude, that was crazy. That was it. Within 1 second that happened. What? Nah, that's crazy. What the heck was that? So we are getting a 15-second inversion off this low. If someone wanted to, they could try this. Once again, not worth it for me. This ain't obvious at all, and I'm not really bullish, so that was crazy. Once again, I haven't done anything yet. Nothing has been obvious for me yet, so that was insane. What? Could we possibly reverse engineer this? Because I have a feeling like there was some logic to this. Because it's looking like, to me, like we had SMT with a new day opening gap. Yeah, I think... Oh, you think it's going to go to 780 now from here? I don't know, man. I think we're going to continue to fill this unfilled void. But I think there was some logic to this instant dump. I know it was super spontaneous, but I think we pushed up into some kind of rejection block. You can see here. Yeah, I'm right about this. I'm almost certain. Look, right? Look at this. What happened right before the dump? What happened right before the dump? We came up to the rejection block, the 2-minute rejection block. And, yo, Jake, what do you think will happen today? I just got here. Awesome, bro. So right now, if I go to the high time frame, let me show you. Oh wait, why am I on NQ right now? I'm not MNQ. So here, I'll just zoom out. So right now, Ahmad, right now I'm kind of thinking that on the high time frame, I'll show you on the high time frame, kind of what I'm looking at. On the high time frame, you can see we have this inside bar. We broke it's I call it an implied inside bar because I'm merging these two candles together. We broke the low of it. So I'm expecting us to likely draw down two projections of this inside bar. If I go to the higher time frame, it was also a 4-hour pin bar. Look at that, bang, push up against that, and now we're delivering lower. And then on the daily chart, it's a daily CRT. You can see here's the CRT high, here's the CRT low. Here's kind of like that optimal entry point that I talk about, where you want to enter above the close or the open of that candle number 2, whichever's higher. And so we have this unfilled void below. So right now it seems like we're drawing lower, but we did run most of the bodies here, so we definitely could get a reaction off of that. I'm open to playing either side, but I think eventually I could see this drawing to fill this unfilled void, so we will just have to see. So, like I said, short term, maybe we get pull back up, like Javier is saying. But I think the drawn liquidity eventually will be this daily CRT low. So we will just have to see whether or what happens here. Ready to just play off of what happens. We ended up getting an inversion at a 369 time on the 15-second. But yeah, I think mostly I'm just looking to just to play either side here. It's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm open-minded right now. Yeah, we have this unfilled void, daily CRT low. We did get this inversion on the 15-second at a 369 time. It's kind of cool how this ends up happening, right? Could this deliver us way higher? It'd be crazy, but it's possible, right? It's possible. Look at that. My video on 369 is coming out today. I haven't uploaded it yet, but I think hopefully you guys will find it valuable. But yeah, it's just an additional way to get more precise entries. You can see how it's just a confluence if your trade occurs at a 369 time. So but yeah, like I was saying, guys, this was a 2-minute rejection block at a new day opening gap. Oh, you know what else it was? It might have been a 30-second pin bar or a 15-second one. That's totally what it was. Nah, see, that makes so much sense. Wait, Javier, look. We have this new day opening gap. We have a pin bar with the new day opening gap. We have S&T taking the true open. And then we have the pin bar. We have a pin bar. And then what happens? A minute later, we dump. That's crazy, actually. Jake, are pin bars even that good? Yeah, I caught a 4-hour pin bar trade on Friday. I'm loving them, man. But it's under the right context. Same with everything else, right? If you don't understand the context of an inversion fair value gap, an inversion fair value gap is useless, right? It's about the like for instance, for me, I'm personally loving these pin bars off of New Day opening gaps with SMT. I'm loving those ones. That's like my signature play right now is getting these pin bars off of New Day opening gaps with SMT taking like true opens. I'm loving those. I'm loving those. Look at this, right? I mean, this one's there's no bottom wick, so it's not an obvious pin bar, but wow, that is crazy. Yeah, we use that N dog with SMT. Anyway, it's not the most obvious thing in the world, but I do think it's interesting. But yeah, you're gonna have to backtest it for yourself, cause if it doesn't make sense to you, then don't use it. Right? It's all about whether something makes sense for you. I'm not here to tell you if it makes sense. You got to figure it out and look in the charts and ask and see and like just look around and see if it's working, right? 'Cause, like I said, if it's not making sense to you, then don't use it. I mean I'm here to just provide what I like and what I think's helpful, and then you go in the charts and see if it's helpful. There's no point in using a concept that doesn't make sense to you, or does for you it just doesn't feel like it works. If it doesn't feel like that concept works, don't just blindly trust someone that it works, because you got to really understand in what context is it going to work, and if you don't do that, then it's useless, right? So that's my 2 cents on that. You gotta back with any concept. It's only going to work in specific contexts, and that requires back testing, and if it doesn't make sense to you, then it's not going to be helpful. So alright, so we did sweep out the low. This 15-second inversion is playing out. Once again, I wasn't thinking this was like super crazy, but it's playing out. This dump was insane. We got 4 minutes to market open. We did sweep out the low. Where is there really not SMT with this low here? There's not SMT with this low. Sus. Don't you think that's sus? I think it's a little sus. Let's just double check and make sure there's really not. Yeah, there's no SMT with that low. Seems a little sus to me. Are N dogs working right now? Because why are there no N dogs? Okay, they're working. Okay, his dodgy indicators going off to the upside. If you think we're gonna break this external gap / void here, then this is gonna be decent, right? I mean, it's kind of about conviction in the context. Yeah, you know what? It's probably worth trying. Oh, shoot, bro. We'll put a limit order on the retest. Dang it. Shoot. I was gonna try it. Yeah. And I would have gone break even by now, so it's whatever. I was gonna try it, but now I would have gone break even, and then you target those equal highs. So because I missed it, I'm not gonna do it. But I was about to take this. But you know what? I'm bearish anyway, so it's fine. The short I took yesterday, if you want to know, was from a break and retest of Friday's open. Nice. So yeah, like I said, this was decent. Because the nice thing about this long here is you can take this inversion, you can go break even right as soon as that you hit that high, and then if it does run all the way to those equal highs, then you end up getting 4.5R, right? So I almost took it, but I was looking on the NQ chart, not MNQ, so I kind of fricked up. So I would have taken this candle close. And the nice thing about waiting this one extra candle is now this is at a 369 time. So if I waited this extra candle, then it would have been at 369 time. Alright, so this is playing out really nicely. And it does make me kind of upset because obviously I said that I was going to take it. But you know what? It's whatever. Alright, it would have been break even anyway, so it doesn't matter. RTH gap forms where? RTH gap formed to the upside. Okay. Instant dumpage here. It would have been break even, guys. It would have been break even. Oh, we're forming SMT. The RTH gap is in. The RTH gap is in. Man. Lots of bullish SMTs. Well, if there's nothing obvious, then I guess, I don't know. But I am prepared to not be scared, and I will take a trade if there is one. Looking like we're rejecting this change in state right here. Yeah, looking like we're rejecting that change in state. Where's the first presented for value gap? We don't have one yet. Okay. Once again, could be drawing to the daily CRT low. Prepared to take whatever I can see. Kind of gonna need to be quick on my feet here. You can see there was a Phoenix entry right here. Bang. You can kind of see how the market's going back and forth. And it's moving back and forth very quickly. So now we just took this high, swooping this. This might actually be an entry right here to go short. Because now that's a bearish change in state with SMT. So like this. But it's kind of happening too fast for me to really compute anything. So I'm not doing anything right now. Dang, that's crazy. You guys see that dump and then pump? Was this right market open? Yeah, I'm prepared to take whatever we can get here. Whatever makes sense. I'm kind of just looking for something obvious here. At this point, we'll probably draw back up into the consolidation, I would think. Once again, we have equal highs above. 780, bro. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. 780. We're gonna run this LRLR here. Okay, we could definitely be looking at an LRLR run to the upside. Looks like we're getting this displacement. So you guys might be wondering, what's there anyway? Down here? What do you mean? What's where? You mean what? Like why I wanted to go down there? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I was just saying we might be drawing down there because it's a daily CRT, but man, look at that pin bar right there. That pin bar was nice. What's there anyway? At 780, we're gonna be. It's gonna be an LRLR run. I know that. We got all this LRLR here, so this. I mean, we're gonna get explosive probably very soon. Looking like probably like a 2022 model here. Jake, do you think we will hit true open? This one right here, which one? Which one? There's like a million true opens. You mean the true day open? Oh, the true session open? All the way up here? Yeah, we'll probably go all the way up there, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, here's what I'm thinking now. Here's what I'm thinking. We obviously swept out the lows. We broke this high. We have the first presented for value gap. Oh, you know what we got? I missed that. We got a 15. Yeah, I want to see us maybe come back down, sweep that low, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Guys, I missed this, but you can see here we reacted off the first presented for value gap. We already did. Where was I? Where was I? I missed this. Here's the first presented for value gap. I missed this, bro. Look. First presented for value gap. Bro, I'm like 2 minutes behind at all times. We had the first presented for value gap, and we got a 5-second change in state off of it. Oh my gosh. I'm like 2 seconds behind. This is sad. Oh, we got SMT with it too. No. Why am I always... Like, I feel like I'm a little cursed in the sense that, like, I can see everything happening, but I'm like 2 minutes behind. No. And then we can project this out and everything too. No. We're going up 4. We already went up 5 projections. We're going up 7 projections. No. Oh, I missed it. I didn't see it. Dang it. Dang it. I'm trying my best. It's hard to see it though. But yeah, we had a... Essentially, this is a 2022 model, guys. Do you see why? Liquidity sweep. Liquidity sweep. Liquidity sweep. Displacement higher towards the drawn liquidity. This LRLR. Break of structure. For value gap, which also happened to be the first presented for value gap. 15-second change in state. Plop in a limit order. Bang. Stop loss below the red candles. And now we can target this 7 projections. Dude, I honestly expected it. It's a giant LRLR run. I was 2 minutes late. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. I didn't even take a trade though. It's fine. But it is kind of annoying because I'm able to see it, but it's just like constantly 2 minutes late. So once again, with first strike, what do I like to do? I like to target 7 projections. So if I go 7 projections, where does that take us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, it's almost like that was a 7R trade. Oh, look at this. We might have had a bearish 2022 model as well now. I don't know if I'm betting anything on that, but 7 projections there. The reason I don't want to short, I don't know. Yeah, we might dump now. Oh, look, we have an end dog here. What is this? Oh, that's midnight? Midnight opens all the way up there? Oh, you're asking me if I think we go all the way up to midnight? Midnight's so far up, I don't know. Because we're rejecting this new day opening gap right here. Man, I wish I saw that, man. I wish I saw this. Look at this. First presented for value gap, classic 2022 model. Liquidity sweep, break of structure, fair value gap. We got the 2022 fair value gap. First presented for value gap, 15-second change state. Plop that limit order in. Get your orders filled. Send it up 7. Send it up 7 projections. Get your orders filled. 7 projections. There we go. Yeah, looking like maybe now. Shoot, you guys think we're going to want to fill the RTH gap? I think that's the drawn liquidity, honestly. Okay, I want to take something. I just wish I saw this in the moment. That's the hard part, is I didn't see it in the moment. Like I said, I'm kind of cursed a little bit because I see everything just like 5 seconds behind. Yeah, I think we'll draw. I think at this point we'll draw to the RTH gap getting filled. Seems pretty reasonable. Once again, anyone who's saying you can't trade this week is actually kind of stupid. Because what? This was a 7-hour trade with no drawdown. Come on. If price is creating open, high, low closes, there's going to be movement in the market. It's going to respect smart money concepts. There's going to be trades. It's just common sense. Like, I'm sorry to anyone who doesn't think you can't trade, but trading is just different trading conditions. But it doesn't mean that it's necessarily untradeable. There's a difference. I mean, this was definitely tradable. We had a 15-second change in state off of the first presented for value gap, which was a 2022 gap. So this is both my 2022 plus model, where you take a change in state off a fair value gap of the 2022 model, and it was also first strike. I literally just missed it. So yeah, I'm trying to find a logical trade now. I think we continue to go fill the RTH, right? It's looking kind of like what the idea is here. We're almost filling it, so you would think the next step is logically, let's continue to go fill it. But yeah, I think that's drawn liquidity now, I guess. But I don't have any like higher time frame key level here. Don't have a lot to work with. maybe if we take the low one more time. Dang it, bro. There was such a good opportunity. But, sometimes you can't be upset with the trades you don't take. It's okay. But what I'm saying is I should have seen that. I couldn't, my brain couldn't register it in the moment. Like, I missed it by like half a second. I mean, you guys probably could have saw it. Alright, there we go. We're reacting off that low. Alright. I just don't see, there's no real key level here is the thing. I mean, I'm trying to make a case for there to be some kind of PD array here. Like, there's not really one. If anything, it's... Yeah, I'm trying to make the case for it. There's not really a PD array we can use. I just don't see it. I'm trying to find a bullish PD array we can use to take this stuff, fill the RTH gap, and I don't know. There's not really anything. Just huge red flag. What up, Pelosi? How's it going, bro? As I said, we had a beautiful 2022 model. We swept out these lows. We broke structure. We got displacement. We formed a fair value gap. It happened to be it happened to be the first presented fair value gap, and you could have taken a 5-second change of state off of that, and then taken that up 7 projections. Absolutely beautiful, just beautiful, about as textbook as it gets, right? Liquidity sweep, break of structure, fair value gap, and then first strike, taking that change in state of delivery off of the first presented fair value gap. That's 7R. Up to that high. That was beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. About as textbook as it gets. My brain was about a minute and a half too slow. I saw this like right here. And I was a minute and a half too slow. My brain, but I haven't taken a loss yet. I haven't taken a trade at all. So I'm trying to only execute trades. I'm trying to really be disciplined about it. Trying to really only execute disciplined trades. So, first center for value gap. Once again, it was hard for me to long within here because there's no real PD array to use. Now, as we're getting to the point where maybe there's maybe there's some kind of breaker here, right? 15-minute breaker. Okay. We might have this. Five-minute breaker. Looking like this should be a Reaper gap, right? It's a pretty obvious one, I would say. So 5-minute Reaper. No 15-second change in state at all. But yeah, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Once again, just kind of waiting for something obvious here. RTH gap getting filled still could be a pretty strong draw on liquidity. So I am prepared for that to be the case. I'm also prepared for maybe these bearish SMTs hold. You really do have to be adaptive because it's about the quality of the trade that you take and the quality of the draw and liquidity that you're targeting. And past that, all you can do is just take the risk and take the probability, So, like I said, you just gotta have that discipline and patience to wait for that thing that you really like, and that's not easy to do. I mean, because once again, we could go fill this RTH gap. It's also very fair game that we could hold these bearish SMTs and then run it down to fill that unfilled new day opening gap below. Yeah, looking like we're rejecting these, rejecting bearish fair value gaps now. Like, guys, I'm not trying not to trade. It's just my brain is just not loading price action fast enough, and so I haven't taken anything. I'm two for two on calling the move. Looks like we're just gonna continue to go lower. Yeah. I mean, I'm open-minded to us going to fill the RTH gap, but we'll see. Once again, we do have this unfilled void here below. It's a daily CRT to the downside. These are all reasons for potential continuation lower. So I'm very open-minded to all of the above. And there's a new week opening gap there. Let's turn off B adjust. Oh! I am so glad I turned off B adjust. Look at that. Look at that local new week opening gap. Oh my gosh. I might actually look for something to go long, to go fill the RTH gap. I mean, we do reject this new day opening gap, but now we're holding this new week opening gap. Dang, bro. Okay. I might actually look for some longs here. We have that breaker. Yeah, I think this looks pretty strong for longs. Just my opinion. It potentially just kind of depends, like, but we'll just see how, like, these low time frame candles close. Like, maybe if we sweep out the low. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So once again, this is a new week opening gap that's only existent on NQH6, not the NQ1 exclamation mark. And the way you check is by clicking that B adjust button, and you can see that it's there. Okay, so we are actually rejecting this. So sorry, false alarm. We'll see. Maybe we just sweep it, but we'll see. Once again, there was no obvious trade. There was nothing. It was just, we were just observing that we could react off of it. We obviously didn't. Continuing to reject. Yeah. We're getting close to that first presented for value gap. I'm very interested to taking maybe what's 10 o'clock macro called? It's just called the 10 o'clock macro. There's no specific name. We are approaching the 10 o'clock macro though. And my eyes are on this first presented for value gap, which will be right aligned with the new day opening gap, and I'm so confused. I thought this was midnight. What is this? Oh, this is the true week open from last week. So my eyes are on this first presented for value gap. I think we could get first strike off of it. Probably to the upside, but could be to the downside. I don't know. We're just going to have to see. But I'm watching this first presented for value gap coming down. We might form the bottom of a market maker buy model here. right? I'm watching this very carefully. We'll be below every single true open. Actually, not this one. But that one already got manipulated. You think we're gonna dump? Yeah, man. I wish I saw that move in live time. It's hard, guys. It's hard. I am trying my best. 30-second inversion looking decent. Happening at a 369 time. Exactly. It does kind of look like we've made a lot of highs. 15-second inverse to the downside. With bearish SMT. Man, I should have tried it. Is the dodge indicator good? If you want alerts, I think it's good for alerts. Like, as far as live trading goes, I think you're better just watching and observing and rating the setups yourself. But if you want to get the alerts throughout the day, I think in that case it's actually very helpful. So I could put a limit order right here for one. Let's just try it. You guys think we should? It's all demo anyway. It's like I should not really care, but unfortunately I do. I'm gonna have to journal it. I don't know. I'm not in love with it. So, I guess I'll just be fine. I know. I know. Hey, I know. I'm working on it. I'm trying, but it's hard. It's hard. It's not easy. Yeah, we might take this inversion down. But it's not obvious enough for me to do anything. As I said, we also inverse this to the upside. I think the reason I want it to go lower is because I want it to take this to tap this first presented for value gap. Yeah, I'm mainly gonna be looking for. I want to see us get a reaction off of this, and then 5 or 15-second change in state up to the upside. I think this will be another 7R opportunity probably. Right, and then I can project this up 7R. So that's kind of why I was thinking that short could work out. It's not obvious enough for me to take. Now you understand inside bars, Jake. Inside bars kind of like or B strat if it forms opening ORB strat. Jake, not gonna lie, Jake, you should. Nah, I won't long today, bro. We in cell program. I'm gonna read the market as it's telling me. So I could see us forming a temporary buy model off of this. But yeah, I mean, I guess you're right, because this, you could just make the argument this is due to swing, right? You could definitely make that argument. Yeah, guys, I definitely could have just taken this 15-second inversion on a limit order retest of the inversion. I definitely had an opportunity to do that, and I didn't do it, but it's not that big a deal. It's fine. I definitely had the opportunity to limit order retest that inversion. Correct, bro, Jake. It's a Judas swing. I don't know, man. I'm leaning towards the. I'm open to the possibility of us getting a bullish reaction off this first presented for value gap. If that happens, I will probably long. That's just kind of what I'm leaning towards right now, because it will take all the true opens, opening range breakout. Yeah, it is. It's definitely like a breakout strat, in all honesty. Inside bars. Okay, I'm really loving if we get a 5-second change in state up to the upside off of this first presented for value gap. So it will likely just be one con. So I will be prepared to enter with one con. Did we already do it? We haven't gone down there yet. We never tapped it. We never even tapped it. I mean, I saw this. I thought this might be good, but we never even tapped it. So, but objectively, like, let's say the first presented for value gap was like here instead. This would be A plus 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 plus, but it's not. It's the first presented for value gap's down here. So sorry for all the pluses, but I'm just saying, if the first presented for value gap was a little higher, that would have been amazing. We might have had an outside bar. Just waiting for something obvious. Trading's hard. You guys think we'll go lower though? I mean, yeah, it's looking maybe high resistant, and if so, I mean, this could be a propulsion block right here. Wait, there's a new week opening gap here, isn't there? And there's a pin bar. Yeah, we just got a new week opening gap, or rejection. Okay, pin bar retest. Let's go for it. I'm going to put the limit order at 728. Alright, maybe not anymore. Actually, yeah, should be fine. Nah, at this point we already used it. Dang it. Now we are using the first presented for value gap. We are forming bullish S&Ts. Yeah, we had a propulsion block trade there. That was a propulsion block and a pin bar. Check 15-minute time frame bullish inside bar forming. I might be wrong. Yeah, I mean, it definitely has the potential of being an inside bar. Right now, it's a inside bar that's still in the womb. News coming in apparently. Bet. I like news. Yeah, so we had a 1 minute OB and then a PB, and then we had a 15-second change of state. We also had a 1 minute pin bar that formed there. So now we tap the first presented for value gap. Now we are getting a 15-second change of state to the upside. I wanted to see us take this true open, so I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to enter. No. It's orange folder. The news coming out is orange folder. It's orange folder. There is news coming out. It's orange folder. It's I already looked at it. It's orange folder. It's pending home sales. Alright, so first presented for value gap. I want to see us come down, take this low, 15-second change of state to the upside off of this. Or 15-second inversion to the upside off of this. I'm prepared to long, bro. If we get 15-second changes, or a 5-second change of state will probably be better. Should we take this 5-second pin bar off of this? Nope. Alright, now we are getting change state back down. Okay, we might actually reject this then. Jake, take a 2-minute water break real quick. Yeah, it's a good idea. I mean, but I think right now is probably where we're gonna get opportunity. So I'm not gonna take like a full size break. We still could hold the first presented for value gap. Ooh, 15-second inversion. Here we go. Did that inverse? I can't even tell if that inversed. Close enough. No! Alright. Hi.
Hi, Jake.
Hi, it's going.
Good.
Okay, well. Well, it's okay. Now we have tons of SMTs. Um, I'm still open minded to taking it long. Looks like we're reacting off this new day opening gap. We just took the final true open. So 30-second pin bar just formed off the new week opening gap. Or the new day opening gap. Might try and take this as a Phoenix instead though. Dang, we are in a somewhat... Shaney, bro, how do you always know? How do you always know? Shaney. Dang. Yeah, we rejected this, we ejected this local new week opening gap. And we rejected this new day opening gap as well. Why is trading so hard? Dude, for some reason Shaney's been only trading for like not even a year. I don't know. He's like Shaney's like um natural talent. I don't know. Something about Shaney. So, that 15-second inversion, I don't know. It wasn't terrible, but could have been more obvious. It's okay. Alright, we might just go lower. Looks like we're rejecting this new day opening gap. Yeah, I kind of want to see us maybe... Yeah, I don't know, man. Something about Shaney. He's got natural talent. Okay, we might actually just reject this and continue lower. We have the unfilled new week opening gap. I want to see us fill this. Okay, I'm going to look to take this. Kind of depends though if if we get this placement to the upside, then maybe I'll long, but probably need to fill this void. All right, we just got it.
Order filled.
Bro, what? Oh my...
Stop filled.
I do use TPs. I do use TPs. But I just make sure the stop loss gets set in first. Bro, I could not have picked a worse time to short. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Dang, bro. I mean, I don't think it was terrible, but once again, I think, yeah. Anyway, this is why I'm trading on Sim right now. It's fine. It's fine. I do use TPs. I just usually set them last because it's like the least priority. It's like the lowest priority. Dude, that was instant stop loss. Alright, bottom of this market maker buy model very well could be forming. Looks like we had a Phoenix at the low here. Oh, look at that. This could be first strike right here. Whoops, wrong one. I don't really know. Because the reason I said I don't know is because we didn't like fill this at all. We just kind of like tapped the top of it. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Now, once again, first percent for value up's not really exactly being used here, which is, I don't know. Sus. It's sus. Here we go. Here we go. This should be textbook. This should be textbook.
Order filled.
Okay, 7 projections here is where I'm going to target. So, actually 4 projections. No. 4 projections. Actually, this consolidation. First strike. Let's go. I was thinking about just taking profit within this consolidation, but whatever. Bearish S&T.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay. First strike. Let's go. Hey, thanks, Ahmed. I honestly should have just held it for 4 projections, but the reason I took a lot off here is because this is just a massive consolidation right before 4 projections, so it kind of just made sense to take profit there instead. But like I said, I kind of knew we were going to go 4 projections, and I think we're also going to go 7 projections too. But it like I said, that's something it just That's a skill of trading that's just gonna take. I think it's gonna take more time for me to develop because I don't know. Right now, it's kind of hard for me to get in that mindset of trusting that we need to go for projections. I don't know. It's something that takes time to develop, but I probably should have just trusted that we'll probably go for projections in a situation like this. Yeah, that's just something that I need to work on. But that was nice. Is it 11:10 Eastern yet? It's not. Alright, I'll probably just be done for the day. Well, actually, it is paper. It doesn't really matter. So I might just keep trading. I don't know. We'll see. Nice, nice. It might. Midnight might get hit. We'll see. Oh yeah, that was nice. Could have held for 7 projections. That's just something that I'm just gonna. It just takes time to really continue and develop that conviction to be able to do that. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh, I'm kind of hungry. That was beautiful. That was just textbook. That was so textbook, guys. That was so textbook. And I will journal everything. I will. But I'm hungry. I need to get food. Phoenix here. Dang it. Dang it. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some food. Never mind. There's nothing to eat. Jake, is projections your own strategy? I mean, standard deviations, it's an ICD concept, but the way that I do projections is definitely unique, right? My version of standard deviations is different than everyone else's, objectively. So, yes and no. I just see it as just like, projections of your entry to your stop loss. It's just projections. I mean, it's just common sense. Guys, I was going to get food, but I don't know. There's just nothing to eat, so I'm just going to wait till the end of my live trading window. like I said, guys, I could definitely have seen us going for projections. You can see that we did most definitely go for projections, and I was saying as well that we were likely to go 7 projections as well, and you can see that we're almost at 7 projections, which is yeah, exactly what I said. Market maker buy model. Dang, bro, I got tired real fast. All right, hang on. I want to finish the live trading window. Actually, I'm probably gonna stay longer because I have nothing else better to do. Well, I was gonna get food, but bro, I don't know. There's nothing to eat. We're seeing same to how I do projections differently. Yeah. Yeah, guys. There were 2 different first strikes today. You guys see this? Objectively speaking, right? We have 1 first strike here. And you can see we get that order filled and we got 4 projections. And then we have another first strike here. Up 4 projections. And then we have another first strike here. Rejecting the first presented for value gap. Down 4 projections. I'm not gonna lie, you can't, this is like, objectively speaking, first strike is, it's really beautiful. Like, objectively speaking, I think my first strike model is probably the best model I have. I mean, guys, look. There were 3 first strikes today. Pretty crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna stop. I think we might be getting a. Hey, what up? We got like 3 different first strikes today. I don't know if you remember me talking about my first strike model, but it's kind of cool. So we just got some news again. Huh. Yeah, so I'm watching this new week opening gap, this NQ6 new week opening gap very closely. We've been using it. Yes, sir, we back at it again. We might look for another trade. We'll see. But, I mean, we're just kind of watching. Once again, we still kind of need to fill the RTH gap, and that fill is all the way up there. I don't know. We'll see. We're getting a change in state off the new week opening gap. I mean, we do have a pretty clear buy model at this point, I would say. Shaney was sure we were gonna go lower. Shaney, you were so sure we were gonna go lower. Yeah, bro. I look at this. Honestly, we do have the RTH gap above. I could see us going higher here, but we'll see. We ended up utilizing this rejection block. So if you guys don't know, that's Phoenix. Right, so there's that rejection block. Oh man, you cracked me up. You did catch the shorts. You did. Yeah, that's true. That is true. So do we have a higher time frame PD ray? Cause like what is going on right now? Yeah, we have like a 1 hour implied for value gap like this. What about a 15-minute implied for value gap? Yeah, same thing. I don't know. It's not obvious. What I was trying to do is I was trying to frame the higher time frame model, but it wasn't that obvious. Looking like we have bearish SMTs now. And why are new week opening gaps not showing up on the low time frames? Yeah, I was kind of thinking that change in state looked like we were going to go lower, honestly. I could have taken that as just a regular change in state, but, you know. My mind kind of blanked that I could even do that. Nice. Five-minute. Ah, yeah. We are reacting off a 5-minute. This is true. Yeah, looking like this new market maker sell model here. We're coming back to the first minute for value gap. Happy New Year, Jake. Thanks for all the awesome trading videos this year. Your clear blank breakdowns and relentless live backtesting have helped so many of us level up. Dude, I'm so glad, man. I'm so glad. I'm going to keep doing it. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're killing it. Wish you a 2026 full of green candles, sharp setups, and even bigger channel growth. Let's crush the markets together. Cheers. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. We're going to keep going. Appreciate you, man. So we're all the way back down at the first presented for value gap. Gotta be Dylan. Dylan's like, bro, that guy's fake. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah, you can see this sell model just clearly forming here. Honestly, guys, we got this really nice change in state right here, and my mind honestly just kind of blanked because I could have just taken this as a change in state, like just a raw change in state of delivery closure. I could have just taken this as a raw change in state of delivery closure just based off of liquidity. I can tell that when we have this change in state with this momentum candle, I can tell that we're gonna start an LRLR run, you know. So I could have taken this, as just a raw change in state of delivery closure. Like, not even needing a higher time frame PD array. You can just tell, like, sometimes you will get a change in state. You can just tell that we're going to go run the, like, L or LR. And so, I could have just taken this. But my mind kind of blanked. I'm not going to lie. But that was nice. You were right. Yeah, you were right, Shaney. You were right. And then, yeah, you could take this down 4 projections as well. So there you go. There's 4. But we did have a higher time frame PD array. We did have, looks like a 15-minute BPR. So, I mean, I actually lied. We actually did have a higher time. But sometimes, that's the thing. Sometimes you don't see it. And so the raw change in state of delivery closure, if you understand liquidity, you can take that. You can just take that just to, see it faster. And once again, if it makes enough sense based off of liquidity, you can still take the change in state without the higher time frame PD array. You can clearly see how this was a sell model, right? Higher time frame PD array, 15-minute for value gap, 1-minute change in state, and then L or LR run. I mean, this is very, very textbook right here. But my mind kind of blanked on it, I'm not going to lie. Once again, sometimes that's just going to happen. We are returning to this first presented for value gap. You really just have to have this marked out on your chart and then say, how are we interacting with this, right? So I'm going to be watching this. Look at how we interact with this new day opening gap, though. Kind of cool. You're pyramiding for longs or shorts? I just need to remember that 1 micro, 20 points on 1 micro is, so yeah, I just need to remember that 20 points is $40 stop loss. So this is 1 micro. 10 points is, so 10 points is 2 micros. So if I can just get that in my head, then I can risk without having to even think. You're in shorts. Yeah, so if I can just remember, okay, how many micros do I need to risk when I have a 20-point stop loss? How many micros do I need to risk when I have a 10-point stop loss? Then I don't even have to mark it out. Just got break even? Nice. Hey, we actually had a 5-second change in state. I missed it. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that. Then again, I mean, we weren't really exactly reacting off the first presented for value gap, in all honesty, so no regrets. Like you can see, look, it's not really interacting with it. It's below it. Like if it was like this, then it'd be like, oh yeah, that's obviously first strike, right? But it's like that. It's okay, bro. It you know. It happens. We had a Phoenix at the low. Could have tried that. My brain, once again, did not register. Oh, we didn't hit it. Psych. We didn't hit it. Maybe it's a 5-minute Phoenix. Yeah, this looks bullish. Look at that 1-minute inversion. That 1-minute inversion looks pretty bullish. We have bullish SMT. Then again, actually, we do have a bearish inversion. That's higher time frame. You re-entered shorts. We're coming back to the first presented for value gap. I'm just going to be watching how we interact with this first presented for value gap. That's the main thing for me. How do we interact with this? See, if it's a 10-point stop loss, then I risk 2 cons. If it's a 20-point stop loss, then I risk 1 con. This could be a continuation to the downside. I mean, it looks like maybe. Because look, we have, I guess, this gap here, and then it just looks like a change in state retest. I'm kind of just waiting. Oh. No, we go higher here. Yeah, look at this imbalance here. Clearly, we're rejecting that imbalance. Bro, this 5-second inversion looking clean as heck. I accidentally risked 60. Whoops. Alright. I need to take one off because I accidentally risked 60 instead of what I meant to do, which is 40. So. Oh, what? The stop loss got hit? What? No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Bro, I don't like executing on TradingView. The stop loss did not get hit. What? No, because what? The stop loss did not... What? Did you guys see that? The stop loss did not get hit. No. Are you joking right now? Are you serious? The stop loss didn't get hit. No, that's crazy. Okay, if this hits, it counts as 4R for me. Because that's crazy. I wouldn't break even there. So if this hits, it counts as 4R. That's crazy. That what the heck? That's ridiculous. That's why I want to execute all my trades on Trade-of-8, because I don't want to have to deal with TradingView's crap. Because that was not... Stop loss was not hit there. That's crazy. There was no... Stop loss was not hit there at all. What are you talking about, bro? Break even's all the way up here. No way. Yeah. I can't... I cannot execute on TradingView. It's just so bad. Like, how does that even happen? That was not even close to my stop loss. No way, bro. Nah. That's ridiculous. That is absurd. Anyway. Yeah, that was nice. Basically what happened there, for those who didn't see it, was I can just tell there's an imbalance in price here. You can see there's buy side and sell side inefficiently delivered. You can see how we react off that imbalance perfectly. And then I just waited for confirmation on the low time frame by an inversion of this gap right here. So we inverse this gap here. And then once we do that, then I enter short right on that close. And yeah, that was nice. Once again, I don't know why TradingView was retarded there, but it's whatever. Jake, watch the 1023 candle low, watch the 1058 candle high, and watch how they... $10.23 candle low. That's pretty cool, bro. How do you know what candle to check though? Is the thing. That's interesting. Yeah, I need to enter on Trade-of-8, not TradingView. Like, no offense to, well, actually, much offense to TradingView. It's just I can't have it not. I can't have it be not executing, hitting stop loss when my stop loss isn't intended to be there. There's a million things that go wrong in TradingView when I execute versus if I execute in Trade-of-8. It's a pretty seamless experience. That's important to have. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we actually might inverse this to the upside. Wait. No, we're rejecting the first presented for value gap. Oh, come on, bro. All right, whatever. I don't want to be. I don't want to take that. Yeah, you can see we got this inversion off of it, and then it was at a 369 time, and then we went straight down. Now we have bullish SMT. I'm not really a fan of. Yeah. That was nice though, right here. This price leg down was really nice. Yeah, it really is, Shani. It really is. Oh, it's about to be 11:10 Eastern. We got 2 more minutes. All right, maybe we'll get one more trade or something like that. Swept out the low. SMT. We're probably about to deliver higher here. This is a 1 second trade right here. If this hits, oh, never mind. Never mind. But like it does kind of, doesn't it look like a low time frame 2022 model, like a 5-second one? Like we're just gonna deliver higher here. Yeah, well... Nah, we rejecting the first percent for Rally Gap again. Oh my gosh. Wait. Nah, we're rejecting it right now. Come on. It needs to fill me. Dude, we're about to dump. If it can come fill me, we're about to dump.
Order filled. Order filled.
We're about to dump.
Stop filled.
Never mind. Alright, I'm done for the day. Oh my gosh. Alright. Never mind. I'm done for the day. Dang. Well, I mean, I don't think that was a bad trade. We were rejecting the first presented for value gap. You can see that was clearly happening, right? We pushed up into it, and then we had a 15-second change instead of delivery retest off the first one for buy gap. We very well could have ran all these lows. I don't think that was a terrible trade, in all honesty, right? We have all these lows here. We very well could have ran all them, but you know what? It's chill. It's chill. I mean, we might still reject this, but yeah, it's whatever at this point. So I need to journal everything. I'm gonna journal everything off stream today, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and one day at a time. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not trading for real right now, but one day we're gonna get to that point. We're gonna be making some bank. That's all I know.